after approximately 15 years in quarantine, I feel like the undead, which is convenient because today we're gonna learn about the zombie here on Drink Up Cocktails. So, in the tiki canon, there's three drinks that you put on a pedestal. There's the Mai Tai, link here. There's the Navy Grog, which, it's Nixon's favorite drink. We're gonna skip that one. And then there's the zombie. Ooh! The zombie is named such because allegedly Don the Beachcomber, someone came into his bar. He was like, hey man, I'm on a business trip. I'm exhausted. I have a meeting tomorrow. How do I get there? And Don said, listen man, it's cool. I got you. I just whipped this thing up. It's called a zombie. The guy made it through. He loved it. He went to his meeting. He came back the next day and said, man, I walked through the whole day like a zombie. And Don the Beachcomber was like, nailed it. So, we're going to make a zombie. First, you're going to need some ice in your shaker. Congrats, you've done that part. You're also going to need some grapefruit juice, fresh squeezed or otherwise, it's fine. You're going to need some simple syrup with cinnamon in it. So you can do this a couple ways. You can make simple syrup and steep some cinnamon sticks in it or cinnamon tea, or you can put some powdered cinnamon in with the sugar, put some boiling water on it, give it a shake, let it cool down, should be fine. It won't be chunky like if you add cinnamon to a cold drink. You're also going to need lime, fresh lime preferably, and rum. Now the traditional Beachcomber recipe has 3 kinds of rum in it, sometimes 4 if there's a float. But the thing about that is it makes the drink, as you can imagine, super strong. This is why the zombie got a reputation as a manly or dangerous or I double dog dare you drink. Because essentially bars would have to say, listen man, you can have 1 or 2 and then you're out. Now since we're all drinking in our own homes, there's no bouncers, I assume, and no one to really tell you to stop. So in the interest of public health, we're going to use 1, maybe 2 kinds of rum. And we're going to use it in a 2-ounce pour the same way you would do a regular cocktail. What you do after that is between you and your God. But I'm not here to make anyone vomit. So, here's what you're going to need to do. You're going to take your iced cocktail shaker, and you're going to take the Gold Miner Dark Rum Premium Handcrafted that your parents brought you back from the Grand Canyon, the normal location for rum. You're going to use your Grand Canyon shot glass because you love a theme. Whatever rum you use as the main rum, you're going to do 1 ounce of it. Now I'm going to move my little shark, and we're going to do some Jamaican rum just to add a little funkiness. And we're going to do 1/2 ounce of that. And then here's where you can mix things up. If you want to, you can use the same base rum for the last 1/2 ounce. You can leave it out entirely, or you can add a spiced rum. Basically, what do you want to finish off? You can do that. Totally your call. Now, you're going to add 2 ounces of grapefruit juice. This is white grapefruit juice because John the Beachcomber liked white things. But you could also use ruby red grapefruit juice. Doesn't really matter. Red grapefruit juice is a little sweeter though, so you may want to do less of the simple syrup, which we're going to add 1 ounce. Perfect. And then you're going to squeeze a whole lime in there. Basically all the acids kind of trick your mouth and neutralize the taste of the booze. So you can get pretty zombified on this, if you know what I mean. Now you're going to put the lid on her, seal it up, and shake it for approximately 1 chorus of the Cranberries song, Zombie. Great. What a jam. Now, Normally you'd strain it, take the top off. In this case, you're gonna pour everything that's in the shaker, including the ice, into your glass. Now my glass just happens to be an actual zombie. Ta-da! And I've filled it with crushed ice. You can fill it with regular ice, but I just think crushed ice is more fun. Also, one of the most problematic things about tiki, as we've discussed before, is the appropriation of native cultures and native icons as a form of like fun vacation, quirky, kitschy thing. Let's stay away from that as much as possible. As we bring tiki into the 21st century, it's awesome to say this is a cool ingredient and this is an unusual rum and this drink is my favorite thing to drink on a beach. That's great. It's also cool to move it forward. So find a mug that's your favorite Star Wars character. Find one that's just a toucan. Let's stay away from the shrunken heads and the idols and the things that were taken away from communities and turned into some sort of campy joke. So, with that disclaimer, I'm going to call my lovely assistant to open this because equality is real, but my hands are also very cold and I need some help. Thanks so much. Okay, so now you're going to take everything in here, should be kind of foamy, including the ice, and you're going to pour it right over the crushed ice. It should be pretty full. Now for the garnish. Arguably one of the best parts of a tiki drink. I'm going to put some Angostura bitters. That's in the original recipe, just as a little bit of a bloody adventure. I'm also going to use this dried orange peel because it looks spooky, and then some mint over here. Oh, the mint doesn't want to stay. Here we go. And a little cherry. And then the piece de resistance. You can't have a tiki zombie without a flame. So we have half of a lime. It's been squeezed out. We're going to fill it with lemon extract, which is literally just alcohol, water, and lemon oil. So cheers. Don't drink that. And then a crouton, which I've already put in here. We're going to put that lightly on top of the drink. Make sure, this is when pouring everything from the shaker really helps because it makes sure that there's a nice solid foundation for the flame to land on. Now, take your flame and light her up. You can also set this on fire with a nice 151 rum. I would still recommend putting it in like a shell of a fruit so that you don't end up setting your whole drink on fire. And that, my friends, is a zombie. Drink up. Oh, and don't forget to blow it out because that's gonna burn. If you liked what you saw today, or it just makes you extremely angry, please like and subscribe right there. Right there. Right there. Thanks.